Hello.
Hi, Keith Olson, please.
Who's calling?
I'm one of the city prosecutors from Sterling Heights. I heard we got a phone call from you.
Yes, sir. Thank God you called me back.
Okay, what's going on, man? What can I do for you?
All right. I'm having quite an issue here with this Clinton Township and Grosse Pointe conspiracy.
Okay.
Now, Grosse Pointe, well, first of all, my probation officer's lying. Her husband's lying. I was in North Carolina. I have endless proof of that. I mean, endless. So, I'm trying to get it in. I talked to the Grosse Pointe prosecutor, and he tells me, quite simply, that I need to get the evidence to Detective Tony Shalhoub at Grosse Pointe Woods. He'll submit it to him, take a look at it, and drop the charges.
Evidence of what?
That I wasn't even in the state.
Okay, did you have permission to leave the state for your parole or probation? Which one is it?
Yes, probation. Yes, I did.
Okay, now, why are you talking to us if it's a Grosse Pointe or Clinton Township issue?
Well, because Grosse Pointe and Clinton Township are abusing me under the color of law and denying me access to the courts.
Okay, but again, why are you talking to Sterling Heights?
I have a court date there.
For a Clinton Township matter, they wouldn't do that.
No, they actually recused it over to you guys. They absolutely did. It's been done. That's already happened.
What's coming up in the court? Is it a probation violation hearing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we don't handle those anyways. That's the probation department.
All right, well, I need to get these documents. I'm going to put in a subpoena and a request for a search warrant to y'all, because that's the only way I know how to do it. The only other way I know how to do it is to put together a grand jury indictment.
Over what?
Abuse, harassment, false police reports. You can't tell the police that you're 1,000% sure when you're 3 feet away from me in broad daylight that I was in your lawn attacking you when I'm 2,000 miles away, and then not subpoena my court records, not subpoena my phone records. I mean, I've got pictures of me depositing money in the ATMs in North Carolina.
Okay.
I have rental car receipts.
You're gonna file suit, man. It's kind of up to you. It's your call.
I'm not talking about a civil suit. I'm talking about a matter of justice.
Okay, you're talking about a criminal matter, then that's a whole different ballgame. But again, if you want to file it, you can. But you're gonna have a tough time doing it without some kind of police involvement to do it.
Right. Well, I need the police involved, and I need someone to force them to produce the exculpatory evidence that they're hiding. And the courts are responsible for Brady violations. Prosecutors are responsible for this evidence, collecting and receiving it all. You are responsible for that.
I'm not. Prosecutors are. You might be right on that one, but I'm not. The city attorneys aren't.
All right. Well, I thought that you were
Especially for some other jurisdiction. If it was recused at once, we're simply handling the matter of procedure. It has nothing to do with what we did. So I'm not responsible for anything. Sterling Heights isn't responsible for anything. That would be Grosse Pointe's problem, and that would be Clinton Township's problem, wouldn't it be?
Well, I'm saying so justice doesn't have nothing to do with y'all?
It has to do with jurisdiction, and each court has its own jurisdictional map. Okay? If it happens in Grosse Pointe, it's Grosse Pointe. If it happens in Clinton Township, it's Clinton Township. You can't.
All right, what happens?
Something against Traverse City for doing something down here just because you want justice and justice and justice.
All right, well, what happens when it didn't happen, and there is no jurisdiction, and someone is out of states begging for an extradition to have a hearing out of state to prove that I wasn't there?
Well, I don't see how it's Sterling Heights' issue. We're just simply they recused themselves, so we're the ones handling the procedural matter.
Are you going to extradite me and come get me to handle this matter of justice?
I have no idea. That's not our call. That's up to Grosse Pointe. That's up to East or whatever it is, the other one, Grosse Pointe and Clinton Township. Again, we're the ones handling the case on it. I guess, I don't know. So again, our office doesn't handle probation violations or parole violations. We handle municipal civil infractions. Other than that, it's up to the county.
So who do you suggest that I talk to?
I have no idea, man.
No idea. So you just sit there taking paychecks from Sterling Heights, from Madison Heights, from West Bloomfield.
We represent a municipality for municipal misdemeanor offenses, civil infraction offenses. We don't handle probation violations. We don't handle parole violations.
Who
That's
does?
The county prosecutor.
So you tell me to contact Eric Smith.
Is he the county prosecutor? I don't know.
You don't know who the county prosecutor of Macomb County is?
Top of my head, no.
Are you fucking with me?
Why would I screw with you? I called you back.
No, I'm saying, are you kidding?
Again, why would I kid with you? I called you back. You're the one that called here. So I'm calling you back, giving you the courtesy of calling you back. I could have just let it go.
In the name of justice, just let it go. Well, I'll give Eric Smith a call. I just don't understand how you people expect any of us to support you on any level whatsoever. It's disgusting what y'all are doing to the community.
It's not my office. We don't even touch parole violations or probation violations. I don't know what you want me to do about that.
Something in the name of justice, so your profession ain't just a joke. Y'all sit and charge us $300 an hour.
Jurisdiction and what my pounds are to help you.
Yes.
I can't do that legally or ethically.
All right, well, I say it's unethical to not do that.
Sir, what was that?
I say it's unethical to not help me.
I can't. Legally, I cannot help you with that.
Who can?
That's not my jurisdiction. That's not our jurisdiction here. That's not what we can touch.
Well, who can? Just Eric Smith that you don't know? Who else? Can you have any other avenues to help me amongst this abuse? Anything?
I would call the State Bar Association and do the attorney referral hotline to try and get an attorney on it. Maybe they'll be able to help you. I can't give you legal advice when it comes to that.
I don't have any money at all. Zero. I'm indigent.
Okay, then they'll be able to help you with that.
All right, so the State Bar Association. Anyone else?
They're the county prosecutor, man. I'm sorry I can't help you. I don't know. I've never had to deal with this kind of thing before.
I have been calling the federal government every day and updating the feds the information.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would keep trying, the county prosecutor's office. I would try the probation department where they are alleging the violation happened, so whether it's Grosse Pointe or Macomb Township. Okay, I would try the Bar Association attorney referral hotline. One of those resources to help you, man, but I can't. I don't know what else you want me to say. I can't help you.
Well, I'm just,
I don't have the position to do it.
I appreciate it, and I understand I'm asking some difficult questions, but, I am in a difficult spot. I'm being abused by police officers who are covering up a crime. And, that just the abuse doesn't end. Everybody's telling me to refer to the same, prosecutors that's involved and named in my abuse. Telling me to call the Bar Association people that haven't put together a defense for a sick person in a decade in Michigan. And it's just really getting old.
The same answers that I've given, so I mean, it's probably the right answer somewhere in there. Someone's giving you the same answer over and over and over again.
The answer I'm getting out of y'all is I need to spend $300 on a lawyer. That's the answer I get every time.
On your own.
That's what I'm doing now. And you know what? The problem is with that? They call you insane. And then when you call up Sterling Heights and ask them what's going on, they don't hang up the phone. The secretaries sit there and gossip about you while you're recording it and say that we got to call Scott Strickler. Keith Olson's mentally unstable. He told us he's mentally unstable. I've got recordings of Strickler and Kaszubski from Clinton Township telling me that I'm mentally insane, that there's a picture of me in every courthouse in the city, this, that, and the other thing. I go to FOIA them. They're not around. I report them to the superiors. Nobody cares. They can run around telling everybody in town that I'm mentally insane, that I'm showing up at their houses when I'm 2,000 miles away, and none of y'all do anything about it except for tell me I need $300 an hour, and if I continue to complain past that point, I'm labeled criminally insane, mentally ill.
Yeah. Well, like I said, those are my three suggestions. Call the State Bar Association, number one, to see if they can help you with an indigent attorney, okay? Call the prosecutor's office, or try to go to your own end, but I can't help you.
All right, well, just so you know, with the trying to go at your own advice, I have already drafted search warrants and subpoenas for my records. I will be submitting them to all 5 jurisdictions, including yours. I'm in the process now of drafting grand jury indictments for filing false police reports, abuse under color law, several other things, and putting in the evidence that I have collected, that I already have, with requests for you to do that. I'm a lawyer. I'm an attorney. I'm pro persona, representing myself.
Okay, sounds good.
So get ready for the lawsuit, buddy, because you guys are just fucking people over left and right, and somebody has to stop you. Maurice Fultz may be dead, but the Blue Line murders are still active.
Okay.
I used to work for Maurice Fultz, selling weed with Jason Fultz.
Okay.
For 10 years.
Well,
The feds know.
resources, okay?
I can prove that too. You might want to talk to the feds about that before you pick up this case, considering that I used to sell weed with Maurice Fultz's grandson. And half the reason that...
I'll say this again, Keith. You're picking up the case because you don't have the jurisdiction for it. So,
Okay, well, do you have the jurisdiction for Ronnie DeMambro, your old boss's baby-killing grandson?
Alright, I'm gonna go, alright?
Yeah, I bet that shut you up, didn't it? Sucker.
Have a good day, Mr. Holmes.
See you soon, sucker. You guys are abusive jerks. I come in peace. I love you. Psychopath, Fourth Reich, scumbags. Does this look like Michigan, y'all? Are the flowers blooming down there? I don't think these flowers are blooming up there yet, are they, guys?